Now we're putting the garlic in. We put it in January here in Texas for the farm anyways. We have good results with it, so that's what we're doing now is collecting the garlic. I'm Holly.
Drew here.
I'm Jerry.
This is our morning routine. We have to take out plants. I have a helper today. Say hi.
Hi. Gosh.
Okay. Thank you, beautiful.
Is it gonna be new? Because when they grow up like that, they're gonna go in there.
Good work.
Yummy.
Listen to that big boy show up. Wow.
Here. What are those, Emery?
Lettuce.
Lettuce.
Y'all have a lot of onions though.
So now we're putting the garlic in. We put it in January here in Texas for the farm anyways. We have good results with it, so that's what we're doing now.
Just gotta help her.
Gotta get the garlic.
We got it.
Wait, here's some more. We got the garlic.
No, this is not your food. You give me the water.
Oh, forgot his water. I gotta go get it. Oh, you're so sweet. And one water? One water, sir.
How do we get
We got it, babe. You got a rake?
Yeah, I got it right.
Or we can just do it like this. Smooth it off with your hands like this, baby. Where you're gonna be planting. Make sure it's all level. There you go. Good job. Okay, now then, you see the bottom? This is the bottom. You see it? You see how it points to the top? You're gonna be putting them in just like that, okay? So you're gonna take your finger. You're gonna poke a hole really deep. You're gonna stick it down in there.
What's the?
And then you're gonna put your hand and then stick another one.
Well,
in
how
your
deep
hand
do you usually
and
go
stick
with
another
them?
one. 2 to 3 inches.
2 to 3 inches.
Okay.
There you go.
Purple.
Make sure to look that they go in.
I want help.
Okay, come berry.
Okay, Papa, to hold it. It's hard.
Get to work, boy.
Fast.
Where was it? Right here.
Right there, yeah. Oh no, my hand is dirty.
It's okay. It's just
That right here.
So Emery and I decided that on our knees, digging up the garlic wasn't it was slow process. So we raked all of this to level it out. And then we are poking holes, and I'll show you how.
I don't know if y'all can see this, but there's little holes right there. See it? Right there. See how when I put my finger?
And then we will water them in really well.
Yep, and this is gonna take a while, so
Okay, you can feel the film. Good
not
job.
the best.
This idea was really great, but you can see where your planting is going to be, so it makes it easier to dictate where your garlic's going to be, so you can see it better. It's more of a palette that you can see. However, I would not suggest doing this unless you really want a lot of work, because it is hard, especially as much garlic as we have to put in. as a follow-up on the second batch of the winter seedlings that we put in, we put them in, I think, a week ago. Let's see, on the 17th, and the day is February 5th. So here they are. These look amazing. This is them. There's lots of goodies in there, lots of flowers, lots of vegetables. These, not so much, but they're on their way. Some take a little bit longer than others. A lot of these are flowers that take 21 days to pop. These are carrots, so they take a long time to pop, but they are up and going. There's different colors in here. This row right here is a certain kind of red carrot. It's the only one that only one popped, and it's all the way down on the very end, right about there. One popped, but otherwise it didn't do it. The rest of them did great. There's white and purple and red in here and yellow carrots. This is scabiosa. It's right in this area. There's lots of little ones everywhere. They're very cute. It's the first time I've grown those. This is larkspur. If you look, you'll see little bitty tiny ones in there. They're just popping. You can barely see them, but the whole row looks like it's got one in every cell, except for maybe this one and then one down there right here. This is more carrots. These are my tender sweets. They all popped and they look amazing. I don't know, camera doesn't do it justice, but they're all in there. This is blue nigella. They're right here. I think this is them. I've never grown them before. They look kind of odd there, so I'm thinking that's them, because if you look at them right here, they don't look the same as these right here. They don't look the same. So hopefully I didn't mix up any seeds, and those are all just, that these are just ahead of the other ones. This is cilantro, and it is everywhere. I know the camera does not pick it up that well, but it is doing amazing. I'm very excited about that because I've tried cilantro before and I don't get that many, but I have to admit I've grown them when the weather's a lot warmer, so I think the coolness helped. This is cosmos. There's lots of different cosmos in there. So that is the second batch. Now we'll be on to the third batch, and those are going to be mainly vegetables, the cucumbers, the squash, the tomatoes, and everything else that we want to throw in there. We have sunflowers coming, zinnias, just lots of good stuff. So we got to get on that today. And we'll also be putting in the ground our onions and our lettuce and our beets. So we'll see how it all rolls. Let's get it done. You gotta have aired up tires. I had to stop you right in the middle of working. Come help me. Thank you. What I got done so far is I got the fabric laid, and I counted my lettuce, and then I knew that I needed 5 rows for each one of them held 35, and then I just had a few extras, so ended up with 180 something holes. So we are good to go, and I'm gonna start, and I keep having a fire. So this little area got burned extra. We can figure it out though. The fabric is just to help us keep the weeds down to some degree. So now I'm gonna take a break, reset up all my cameras so you guys can see the process, and we're gonna film some more. But I'm gonna take a quick break and then I'll come back. We're gonna go get the water hose and bring everything down, get everything ready to go. Okay, now I'm going to prep the hose and get the plants lined up next to the hole so that we can do our planting. The hoes are ready. It's a lot to dig. And there is the first set of lettuce for this year in the ground. Lettuce. Well guys, we didn't quite make it to the onions and the beets and the carrots. The weather next week is actually supposed to be better, so I looked over it again and I decided that just waiting just a few more days and then we won't have to worry about any type of freezes anytime soon after a couple of days. Looks like it's going to be about a week before we'll get even just 1 or 2 days. But if we were to do it today, then we would end up with 4 or 5 days of some freezing type temperatures. So we are going to wait it out and we are going to plant in 4 days, and that way we won't have to worry about covering up all the stuff for a little while. So every little bit helps. Started off the morning uncover my lettuce, so I had to cover it last night because we got down to 32 degrees. I'm trying to protect my lettuce to the best of my abilities because it is my own seeds, so I'm very excited and very protective of them. Uncovered, so they're looking good. Of course, if they were to be frostbit, you wouldn't know it for a couple of days. Hello, good morning lettuce. Thanks for joining us today. Please like, comment, and share, and we'll see you next time here on the farm.